What's up, Hoop fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down NBA Rivals Week 2026, the league's push to make regular season games feel a little more intense. A full week of rivalry matchups, primetime slots, national TV, streaming, all of it. It sounds great in theory, but the actual matchups this year? Kinda hit or miss. Rivals Week is a cool idea. Packaging drama, playoff beef, or historic tension into a single week of games. Love it. But not every matchup lives up to that hype. Some of these games feel legit. Others feel like the NBA forced it just to fill a schedule. Let's go through the games, talk about what works, what doesn't, and whether this year's Rivals Week is worth watching. We start on January 20th with Spurs at Rockets, a classic Texas showdown, Wemby versus Houston's young core. Not a real rivalry yet, but there's potential. It's more of a geographic thing. Fun? Yes. Heated? Not quite. Later that night, Lakers at Nuggets. This is where the real energy starts. After multiple playoff matchups, trash talk, and some serious Western Conference tension, this might be the best game of the entire week. LeBron and Luka versus Jokic and Murray. Sign me up. On January 21st, we get Cavaliers at Hornets. This is where things get questionable but cool. Lonzo versus LaMelo is a fun sibling matchup, but rivalry? Then, Thunder at Bucks. Two elite teams, two MVP caliber players in Shai and Giannis. But again, no playoff history or real narrative. Fun basketball? For sure. But it doesn't feel personal, which kind of misses the point of Rivals Week. January 22nd brings Warriors at Mavericks, which definitely works. Clay versus Steph has some juice. The Splash Bros that night also features Lakers versus Clippers. The battle for LA is always entertaining. Even though the Lakers have dominated the narrative recently, the Clippers still play with a chip on their shoulder in these games. It's intense, it's chippy, it fits. January 23rd has Rockets at Pistons, with the Thompson twins, same thing as the Cavs versus Hornets fun. But a stretch in Pacers at Thunder would be the best matchup if Hallie wasn't out. Finally, January 24th gives us a triple header, and it's the strongest slate of the week. First, Knicks at Sixers. This is classic Eastern Conference beef. These teams have a long history, physical matchups, and fan bases that love to talk trash. It's gritty, it's personal. This is what Rivals Week should feel like. Next, Warriors at Timberwolves. This one's sneaky good. The Wolves are a rising team, and there's some tension there. If Minnesota wants to prove they belong in the West's elite, beating the Warriors in a spotlight game would help. And finally, Lakers at Mavericks. LeBron versus AD, old teammates, and Luka versus his old team. This is my personal favorite game. Big names, big stakes, and if playoff positioning is on the line, this could be one of the more important games of the week. So what's the verdict? NBA Rivals. Week 2026 is a mixed bag. The highs are legit. Lakers Mavs, Warriors Wolves, Knicks Sixers, those are must-watch. But the rest? Feels more like regular season filler with a rivalry sticker slapped on top. And that's the issue. Just because two teams have talent doesn't mean there's heat. Not every matchup needs to be part of this week. The NBA has to be more selective. Let real tension drive the schedule, not marketing. Want to fix this going forward? Start with better matchups. Poll fans. React to storylines as they happen. And lean into the drama. If a trade causes beef or players start talking online, build around that. Make it personal. That's what fans connect to. Right now, Rivals Week feels more like a good week of basketball than a week of actual rivalries. But there's still value here. If a few games get chippy, if a few stars go off, it can still deliver memorable moments. So, what do you think? Are you watching this year's Rivals Week? Which games are worth your time, and which ones don't belong? Drop a comment, hit like, subscribe, and turn on those notifs for more NBA content. I'll catch you in the next one.